So the new DLC 16 loading screens have been made available by the homie Zankai Gaming. Huge shout out to the homie. His Twitter will be linked down below in the description. Be sure to show him some love, because without him we would not be able to see all these new loading screens. Now, as you guys can tell, there's not just 15 loading screens. Like, there's about 30 to 40 loading screens that seem to have been added in with this update. Now, I'm assuming some of these are still from the actual free update of DLC 16 in terms of rewards and stuff like that. It's just they probably weren't added in with that update, and they were just added in with this one, and we'll probably see them throughout the raids within like the next couple months. So getting it started though, starting off with this one right here. Now you can kind of tell which are like from this DLC and then some that are not. Like, you can almost tell a bit with some of them, as you guys will see when we go through them. Like this one right here, clearly gonna be from this DLC without a doubt, and it looks absolutely dope. Like, I really like this look right here without a doubt. Moving on though, this one right here, I don't know if it'll be a DLC one or a free update one that you do obtain through raids, but this was also added in with this new update. Then we also got this one right here, which is almost bittersweet, because I already did see this one. I looked through these already, and there are a lot of fire ones, and this one does look cool. But again, I mean, it just bothers me to see this orange, you know, special beam cannon in any way, shape, or form in Xenoverse 2, and it's not actually on this character himself. Like, not only do they have this loading screen, but they also have in the actual story mode Orange Piccolo using this version of the special beam cannon. So the simple fact that it's just not on one of the Piccolos, again, is just, in my opinion, very disappointing. But moving on, the next one right here, clearly a DLC 16 one with the Gammas. I believe this one was shown off in promotion of this DLC as well, but definitely looks pretty cool when you get a closer look. Just all this red over here with nothing around it kind of is, you know, doesn't make it the best in my opinion. I don't like empty space on loading screens like this. I don't know, something about images and my brain, it's just always bothered me. Now moving on, this one right here, oh my goodness. I mean, oh my goodness. Do you see this? Do you see the mans? Like, look how amazing this looks. This better be a DLC 16 paid update one, and we can get it from the parallel quest, because I needs this in my life right now. Now moving on to the next one, we got Omega Shenron. I'm not a big fan of this style. Like, it does look pretty cool, but again, it's just it's a meh loading screen in my opinion. Next one up though, these new styled ones. I don't know if this is from the paid update or something that'll be available through raids, but this was added in with the new update we just got, and as you can see, this is absolutely sick. And Broly is not the only one that has one like this. There are other characters with loading screens like this, as you guys will see, and again, I really like this style right here. Now moving on, this Goku one is another really good one in my opinion. Like, I just love this hand-drawn art right here, all the stuff going around. It almost looks like he's involved with Hit's time skip, but you don't see Hit anywhere, so I necessarily don't really know what all this stuff actually is around him. Maybe it's just his aura, but again, the way it looks like he's like breaking through Hit's time skip, in my opinion, at the very least, and I just really like this right here. Now moving on, we have this one again. Like I said, there's going to be multiple in this style with the like really blacked out and shaded, and to me it just really does look good. Now I will say Z Broly definitely looks better than the Frieza one right here, but again, a brand new style of art and loading screens that we are going to be getting. Next up, we have this one, which is damn good. Like, whoever drew this did a very good job. I just don't necessarily know why they went at so many different angles. Like, if they would have just had one clean angle taking up the whole loading screen, that alone would have been good. But still, overall, definitely a good loading screen and good artwork in my opinion. Now moving on, this one right here, Gohan Beast, kind of simple, kind of plain. I mean, it is what it is. They always make one of these for like the new characters and all characters pretty much in the game that have any relevance. Next up, we have a red ribbon one of Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. Nothing really special there. Then we have this one of Vegito. I mean, not a bad looking loading screen, but I definitely wouldn't be paying any TP medals for it or doing anything like that. So hopefully this one is available in either the paid update with the parallel quest or through the raids that we will be getting in the future. Next up, we have the Dragon Ball GT villains. Not a bad loading screen, not a great loading screen. Then we have this one of like Gohan's desk, kind of a cool little reference, you know, to the movie, like being able to see stuff from Gohan's point of view. I'm really curious what this stuff over here says. Obviously, I don't read Japanese or whatever this is in right here, but it would be kind of cool if we knew what this stuff said over here at the same time. But again, a just cool little reference and like look maybe into Gohan's life and what he sees and whatnot while he's at his work desk getting that work done. Now next up we have a regular DBS base Gohan. Not a big fan of this one, to be honest. Honestly, just loading screens in general like this, I'm not a big fan of. They're kind of plain, especially when you compare them to some of the other ones that look absolutely amazing, like that Goku one. That artwork just looks so great. Now next we have this one of Goku and Vegeta. I'm assuming this is when they were training on Beerus's planet. Then we have this one of Pan and Piccolo, a direct shot from the movie, and honestly just a really cool loading screen to me. Even though it's a direct shot from the movie, just this moment with Piccolo and Pan both drinking water, like it just a real cool moment. And we've never even really seen Piccolo consume anything, if I'm remembering correctly. Like, I don't remember the man ever eating anything or drinking anything, but here we do see him drinking a bottle of water along with Pan, which is just like a cool little wholesome moment. Then we have this one of Goku. Now this says Dragon Ball The Breakers, so there are some Breakers one that were added in with this update as well. Now I'm assuming these will be distributed throughout those collabs that they always have going on every week pretty much between Breakers and Xenoverse 2. But this is definitely one of the better Breaker ones that I've seen so far, without a doubt. Like, that one was not bad by any means. Now this Vegeta one, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This was the last one that I saw personally of the black, like, shaded loading screens like this, like Z, Broly, and Frieza also have. Now I do think I looked through all of them, but I could be wrong. Maybe I left some out earlier when I was going through these, so maybe there is another one. But Z, Broly, and the Vegeta one are definitely the best versions of this new style of art and loading screen on Xenoverse 2. Now this one just kind of generic. I mean, it's Piccolo, is what it is. Then we have a baby one with like all the GT characters, Goku, Oob, Pan, things like that. Like, not a bad one. I just don't like the loading screens that have so much empty space like this. All this right here just does not work for me personally. Moving on. Oh, I messed up. Hold up. Let's see where we were at. We were right here, right? Yep, there we go. Alright, we still have like 15 left, as you guys saw. Another Dragon Ball The Breakers one. This one is not as good as the Goku one, but I still do really like it. Of course, Team Gohan, you know what I mean. Another Breakers one, this one of Goku once again. This one is of Majin Buu. I'm surprised it doesn't say Majin Buu or anything like that. Like, usually these loading screens have the character's name on them at the same time, so that's kind of interesting. Then we have a Power Awakening Piccolo one from Dragon Ball Superhero, a Supreme Kai of Time one. None of these really are catching my eye too much. We have this Red Ribbon Army one with Magenta Hito. I forget this guy's name over here. I mean, he's kind of like a little fodder character anyway. Then we have a regular base Gohan from like the original Xenoverse 2. Next up, oh, this one of Beast Gohan. This is another absolutely, just look at that. Look at that. Do y'all see that? Do you see this? Bro, this is the type of artwork and loading screen that I love to see. Like, these loading screens are my favorite by far, when they're just like hand-drawn brand new artwork and it just looks absolutely amazing like this. I love it without a doubt, man. This is definitely one of my favorite loading screens in the whole package that we are getting. Now next up we have this one, another good one in my opinion of Beast Gohan, a very cool shot right there. Next we have this one of regular adult Gohan from Z. Then we have one of Trunks. This is another Dragon Ball The Breakers one. One of Kid Goku, I mean not Kid Goku, Kid Buu and Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Again, not bad, but just not a fan of putting just the Xenoverse models on a loading screen. To me, like, there's a lot better ones, like the Beast Gohan one we just took a look at, and I'd rather have all of those be my loading screens as opposed to having some like that Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Vegeta one mixed in. Now this one actually is not bad. Like, I actually think this one is really cool, even though it's not like, you know, anything crazy going on, just a wholesome moment of everybody eating together, all things like that. It just is a really cool, nice loading screen in my opinion. Like, sometimes loading screens need to be like this as well. They don't always need to be something that's just really cool to look at. Just having some kind of wholesome moment at the same time is nice for a loading screen, in my opinion, at the very least. Now moving on, we also have this one of Super Saiyan Vegeta. This is going to be another Breakers one. Then we have this one of Perfect Form Cell. Then we have this one, which everybody is waiting for. Like, this loading screen, when we saw it in the trailer, everybody was talking about it. It is absolutely fire. Like, god damn. Look at the artwork right here, man. They did a great job, and I mean a great job with some of these loading screens. And it looks like this is actually the last one. Yep, that is the last one. So those are all the brand new loading screens. I mean, the Beast Gohan ones are like all absolutely amazing. Like, I cannot lie, all the Beast Gohan ones for the most part that we went through and saw today were all very, very good. The Goku one is another highlight for me. Like, this one really, really stood out to me. I really enjoy and appreciate that artwork that they had all the ones with the style, with that black shading style, like Broly, Frieza, Majin Vegeta, those are also some really good ones. So they definitely added in some absolute fire when it comes to the artwork and loading screens for Xenoverse 2 in this DLC 16 update. But let me know what you guys think about these loading screens down below in the comments. Which one is your favorite out of all of them? Or not even just your favorite, but maybe your top 3 or top 5, because honestly, having to choose one out of all these amazing loading screens would definitely be hard, without a doubt. So again, let me know what your top 3 or top 5 loading screens that we went through in this video are for this DLC 16 update. But till next time, man, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and as always, hope you have a good one. Peace, y'all.